For Zion's sake I will not keep silence, and for Jerusalem's sake I will not rest, until her vindications go forth as brightness, and her salvation as a burning torch. The nations shall see your vindication, and all the kings your glory, and you shall be called by a new name, which the mouth of the Lord will give. You shall be a crown of beauty in the hand of the Lord, and a royal diadem in the hand of your God. You shall no more be termed forsaken, and your land shall no more be termed desolate, but you shall be called, My delight is in her, in your land married, for the Lord delights in you, and your land shall be married. For as a young man marries a virgin, so shall your sons marry you, and as the bridegroom rejoices over the bride, so shall your God rejoice over you. Upon your walls, O Jerusalem, I have set watchmen, all the day and all the night they shall never be silenced. You who put the Lord in remembrance, take no rest and give him no rest, until he establishes Jerusalem and makes it a praise in the earth. The Lord has sworn by his right hand and by his mighty arm, I will not again give your grain to be food for your enemies, and foreigners shall not drink your wine for which you have labored, but those who garner it shall eat it, and praise the Lord, and those who gather it shall drink it in the courts of my sanctuary. I'm going to skip to 2 levels of redemption. Jewish thinking was essentially shaped by 2 different perspectives, each of which suggested a different way and approach to reality. One perspective may be called rational, historical, realistic, stressing the concreteness of things, human values, natural order. The other perspective, which may be called prophetic or apocalyptic, looks at the world from the point of heaven. Its concern is with supernatural events, the miraculous, the indescribable, and the paradoxical. Basic issues were conceived and defined in accordance with the perspective. The problem of messianic redemption was equally understood from 2 different perspectives. One second. From the first perspective, the messianic redemption was essentially political redemption, the abolition of foreign rule and persecution, and the return of the people to the land. According to the prophetic perspective, messianic redemption was expected to be a radical transformation of the world, of the nature of man and beast, the underlying assumption being that history, human nature, all of nature have gone astray, and the only cure is radical change in the cause of things. The other more realistic conception does not share that assumption and is thus interpreting messianic redemption as political renewal. The prophets predicted that in the days of the Messiah, eternal peace would be established. Even beasts of prey would cease to cause injury. The world would be restored to a state of innocence. There would be neither guilt nor merit. The wolf shall dwell with the lamb, and the leopard shall lie down with the kid, and the calf and the lion shall be, and the fatling together, and a little child shall lead them. The cow and the bear shall feed. Their young shall lie down together, and the lion shall eat straw like the ox. The sucking child shall play over the hole of the asp, and the weaned child shall put his hand on the adder's den. They shall not hurt or destroy in all my holy mountain, for the earth shall be full of knowledge of the Lord, as the waters cover the sea. Isaiah. Throughout the ages, the expectation prevailed that the days of the Messiah would inaugurate a new order of things. While there were individual voices who seemed to have insisted upon the words of Ecclesiastes, what has been is what will be, and what has been done is what will be done, and there is nothing new under the sun. Most Jewish sages took literally the promise of the prophets that in the days of the Messiah, nations shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. In contrast, the great scholar Samuel, teacher, physician, judge, astronomer, who lived in Babylonia, is the author of this astounding statement. The sole difference between the present and the Messianic days is deliverance from foreign powers. In the spirit of Samuel, Maimonides writes, "Let no one think that in the days of the Messiah any of the laws of nature will be set aside, or any innovation be introduced into creation. The world will follow its normal course." The words of Isaiah, "And the wolf shall dwell with the lamb, and the leopard shall lie down with the kid," are to be understood figuratively. One second. Itchy. Figuratively, meaning that Israel will live securely among the wicked of the heathens who are likened to wolves and leopards. As it is written, "A wolf of the desert shall destroy them. A leopard is watching over their cities." Jeremiah. They will all accept the true religion and will neither plunder nor destroy, and together with Israel earn a comfortable living in a legitimate way. As it is written, "And the lion shall eat straw like the ox." All similar expressions used in connection with the Messianic age are metaphorical. In the days of King Messiah, the full meaning of those metaphors, their allusions will become clear to all. I'm going to stop there.